All right, Ben, you had a bye week last week, so any personal time for you outside of coaching and recruiting?
Yeah, we got a day and a half off. That was nice, and
A whole day and a half, huh?
yeah. And we hit recruiting pretty hard on the weekends, and came in and did some self-scouting, early in the week. So it was a productive week.
Do you like scouting yourself more or the opponent?
The opponent, absolutely, but it's always beneficial to take a good look at yourself and find out what your tendencies are and what you do well and what you're struggling with, and I think it was helpful for us.
What did you learn?
Well, that's classified. No, we took a good look at what we do well and what we don't execute very well, and it was beneficial and insightful, I think. So I think we'll simplify a little bit and go back to what we do well, hopefully.
8 games in the books, 4 left. How would you evaluate the receivers this season so far?
Well, I think we're getting better and we're working hard, and we need to continue to get better. So I love my guys, and they want it bad. They're working hard. They're staying after practice, and I'm convinced that extra effort, will start showing up on Saturdays. So I believe in them, and I love them a lot, and they're great to work with, and I think that we're gonna show up a little bit more and make some good plays for our team and help out our quarterback.
This offense has been very run heavy, so it's maybe a different way to evaluate the receiver's performance other than, yards and catches and that kind of thing. So what are some of the key indicators you look at to see success of your guys?
Well, we measure how well we're catching the ball. We measure their effort every single play, their execution, and their assignment every single play. Do they know their job? They're lined up correctly, and do they go block or run the right route? So we measure all that and keep track of all that. And, I'm happy with the guy. Sometimes you have no control over whether the ball is thrown to you or whether it's thrown well to you. Our guys have stayed positive, and they're figuring out ways to contribute, and they've been blocking like grown men downfield, and it's a big part of our running success.
That's certainly one of the things maybe fans don't notice, is the wide receiver blocking there. But against Boise State, I think Ty Detmer estimated 6 drops. Is that other than tipping the ball to the other team, is that the worst possible thing for a receiver? And what do you discuss after a game like that?
There were too many balls on the ground, for sure. I don't know if it's the worst. It's a terrible thing, Your job is to catch the ball. So nobody feels worse about it than the guys that drop it. So my job is to build them up and get them ready to go back and do better the next play after a mistake. And it's a process, and it's a lot of it comes down to confidence and timing. So that's why they're out after practice working with the quarterback and getting the timing down and everybody's confidence up.
How much more explosive does the offense want to be in the pass game, or is this kind of where you want to be at?
No, I mean, I think we want to be more explosive, in the run game and the pass game. But we're going to take what the defenses give us, and Ty is the master at that. And you've got a running back like Jamal, who makes guys miss and breaks tackles. He's going to be our bread and butter. But we've got to do a better job in the pass game, complementing that and getting chunks.
How do you match up with Cincinnati, your receivers, against that secondary from what you've seen on film?
They're fast and they're athletic, so they present a challenge. And but I think we're rested, and I think we're chomping at the bit to go prove ourselves. And they're good, college football players and athletic and physical. But we see some things that we think we can exploit. And bottom line, it comes down to just beating the guy over you and making plays. So we're hoping to see a lot of that this week.
After 8 games, kind of an unprecedented set of 8 games with 6 Power 5 opponents and 2 tough Group of 5 opponents playing a bunch on the road, how has that maybe prepared you guys for November to have even more success?
Well, it's been a grind. It's been a really tough schedule, and I think we have been a little road weary with a lot of games across time zones and late night returns or early morning returns and short weeks. So the bye week was needed, and I think we'll respond well as we're rested and fresh. And it's great. You want to play the best, and I think we know we compete with the very best in the country.
Okay, thanks, Ben. We appreciate that.